How we can increase and preserve the island's water supply through forest management. The concern for water supply in Jamestown has increases each year and rises to near panic stage when the summer months have less than normal precipitation and rumors of wells running dry increase. This study was done to address the question of available water resources and provides a new solution for maintaining a sustainable supply through forest management. Why consider forest management? The simple fact is because there is always the chance that extreme dry weather conditions can interrupt supply, and that's not the time to ask. What could have we done to improve our chances of having enough water? In researching data on groundwater recharge, a headline from the National Science Foundation article read, "Billions of gallons of water saved by thinning forests," and it brings attention to two important issues. The first, saving water, and the second, forest fires, and the threats to property. Aerial photos of Jamestown, especially over the North Island, show a massive amount of forest canopy, over 1,400 acres. The worst time to deal with a forest fire is during dry weather conditions, where water resources are in short supply. In addition, our small island fire department doesn't appear to have enough resources, equipment, and manpower to fight one. A managed forest, especially those surrounding homes, can lessen the chances of fires starting and spreading out of control while assisting with access for firefighters. We have been lucky to not have conditions that set off wildfires like they have had in California and Australia recently, but should global warming continue, it's just a matter of time before our forests become a tinderbox for disaster. The water-saving benefits of forest management is important. A 2012 report by United States Department of Agriculture on the forest resources of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island provides a significant amount of data about rural forest composition. They concluded that an average acre of New England forest contains 202 live adult trees, 5 inches, and larger in diameter at breast height, 4,602 seedlings and saplings, and 12 standing dead trees, or 4,116 trees per acre. An article by Steve Nix, a member of the Society of American Foresters, tells us how trees absorb and evaporate water via roots and leaves, explains how trees gain biomass from the water they use, explaining that a single acre of forest land, during the course of a growing season, can add 4 tons of biomass, but uses 4,000 tons of water to do so. That computes out to 960,000 gallons per acre, over roughly 9 months, or 3,555 gallons of water per day. When we review the daily use of the North Island at full build-out being just 42,760 gallons per day, we can see that it is the amount used up by just 12 acres of forest. The water use for the South Islands, which is mostly from reservoirs through watershed runoff, is at 197,760 gallons per day at full build-out, but just 50,000 gallons per day would come from the bedrock aquifer during the summer months of high demand. That use is equal to the daily forest withdrawal from just 14 acres of forest. If we implemented a forest management plan that would remove enough trees to replenish all the current daily water used in the shores through thinning, the visual impact would hardly be noticeable. The area south of the North Pond is approximately 42 acres of forest, with wells that draw 50,000 gallons per day. If we remove 15 trees of 12-inch diameter from the estimated 202 adult trees per acre, it would allow a recharge of what those wells use and still leave a healthy forest canopy with room for smaller trees to grow full and strong. In addition to the deep water wells to the south of North Pond, there are approximately 100 acres of forests that surround the reservoir that provide the runoff water supply from rain events. Forest management can also assist with supply by reducing the total canopy interception and runoff volume. A 2016 study by American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers calculated 10 years of data about canopy interception. It concluded the average amount of water captured by a full-grown tree was 19% of the rain that otherwise would have been part of the total runoff supply. The significance of their study is it confirms many other short-term studies done to support increased urban plantings of trees. The largest of trees can capture up to 1 inch of rain that evaporates and never reaches the ground, which is significant to communities that rely on rainwater for supply. Jamestown, one of the few officially identified as a sole source aquifer, has averaged 38 inches of rainfall per year over the past 10 years, which is not considered to be high. A loss of any percent is a significant one, let alone 19%. The canopy density of our North Island forests is extremely thick because they have been left to expand without intervention. The growth is also impressive when you think that at one time, not too long ago, the land was mostly grazing fields and brush. It's time we face up to the responsibility of managing our forests in order to provide a larger water supply and reduce the potential of property loss through fires.